welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here, and happy Foundation Friday. Today we're going to be talking all about a much requested foundation that just recently hit the market, and I can't wait to tell you if it's right for your skin type. So before we get started, hit that subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright, so we are talking all about the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. Oil-free for all skin types, long-wearing, weightless, full coverage foundation. I am in color medium. I think it's a pretty good match for me. It's a little bit light, but I didn't want to try all of them out. I thought this is the color that I usually wear in their other foundations. Now, wait till you guys hear about how this worked for me. But first of all, I want to say that it is $32 for 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard. I do want to commend IT Cosmetics because this is the first time that they've come out with a foundation like this that also has been so inclusive. It does come in 48 shades. So well done on them kind of stepping into what the beauty community and the cosmetic community needs to be. They say it's full coverage, matte, it is for all skin types, oil-free, long-wearing foundation with a velvety matte finish. It's infused with ceramides, which is cool. They say it's humidity-proof and it's flawless coverage that will cover darkness, red spots, etc. But it's because it is so full coverage. And they do have hyaluronic acid in this foundation, so it does have some skincare ingredients. Just as we know, IT Cosmetics is formulated with plastic surgeons. I did get sent this in PR. I have been an IT girl for a very long time, and I've used this line for so long. But they do have always skincare ingredients in their cosmetics. So I've been trying this for the past couple of days, and I will tell you just right off the bat, if you are normal to dehydrated, dry all the way in there, you need to prep your skin properly. You need to really give some hydration where hydration is due, even if you have normal skin. This foundation is extremely matte. It's probably one of the most matte foundations I have ever tried. And for my oily skin girls, you might be jumping up and down right now and saying, finally. So for me, I have to prep with all my hydrating serums, an oil, and a moisturizer. I do not using a primer because I don't want to, inhibit the review, but I have used it with a primer and it looks very, very pretty with an illuminizing primer. If you are normal to dry, I highly recommend you use an illuminizing primer. It will give you a little bit more of a shift. Okay, so let's get into this. A little bit goes a long way, guys. 1 pump for me is way too much. So I'm going to be using trying my best to just get a little dollop. So that's one thing about this foundation, that it will last you a really long time because a little bit does go so far. All right, so we're just going to pop this on. It does go on really quickly. It is not a clean foundation by any means, I will say that. So if you're looking for a clean foundation, this is not one of them. And clean just meaning like it's not on Sephora's, green list or anything like that. It does dry down really quickly, so you need to get that section done before you move on. You can use it under your eyes like I am doing here, but it is so matte that I'd be really careful about how much you apply under the eyes unless you do not want to use a concealer. If you do not want to use a concealer, have at it, because it is this full coverage, okay? All right. All right, so here just one little pass is, and the other side. I do talk about how full coverage it is, but even my hyperpigmentation, yes, it will be diminished significantly. You can really see it on this spot over here that just haunts me in my life. But you still, I feel like, you can build up that area. You just have to be careful of this foundation because it can get cakey. This would be a great eyeshadow primer because it is so matte. I've noticed when I've worn it that I have to be careful around this mouth area because it can be really cakey. I have worn it with a oil mixed into it, and that seems to be a really great technique with this foundation. But I have tried it with it like this, where I prepped with an actual oil, and I find that it is better when you apply the oil just directly to your face, let it sink in, and then put the foundation over it. When the oil goes into the foundation, it can cause it to break up a little bit, and that's what I have noticed. You also have to be careful, or I had to be careful of it between my eyes because it will get a little bit cakey for me. But here we are. I mean, let's not say that it doesn't look beautiful. And it goes on really quickly and it's really lightweight. I don't need to build up in these areas like I do in the other foundations. But full coverage foundations for me, I just really never gravitate towards because they can be so unskin-like, if that's a word. It has no scent to it though, you guys. So if you're sensitive to that, it doesn't smell like anything. Let me check the ingredients and see if it has in there. I can't see any fragrance in here. So that's good. So if you are, kind of sensitive to fragrance, I don't see it in here. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't see any added fragrance in here. So here we are. This is what it is. It's super lightweight. It does dry down, okay? Like I said, it dries down rather quickly. So make sure you're working quickly with it. And then I don't set this foundation at all. I do think for oilier skin types, just applying it straight over your skin with your lightweight moisturizer, it's going to be a dream. And you can, of course, set it if you want to. But I'm going to basically take you into, yes, we're shooting in front of natural light because I'm still in my beautiful hotel, but I will take you in a little bit more natural light on my phone so you can see how everything looks when it's done. I'm going to go finish my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, love bugs, everything is on. Simple makeup because I don't have a lot with me, but this is what the foundation looks like. I'm going to scoot you in really close. I want to show you the textural aspects of this foundation. I'm hoping that the camera is picking it up. Okay, textural stuff. Now I have pretty even and textured skin, not in coloring, but in texture. I have pretty even skin, but when you wear a matte foundation and you are not oily or combination, it has a tendency to just sit on the skin ever so slightly in a strange way because your skin is lacking hydration, and that matte just kind of exacerbates it and highlights it a little bit. So that's kind of been my experience with this foundation, is that it's really kind of enhanced some textural stuff going on in my skin because my skin just wants moisture, okay? And especially now since I live in a dry climate, this is kind of how it's been responding to me. Now, I have applied it with my fingers and a brush, just FYI, and they were way too matte for me. So sponge technique all the way for my skin type. I do think this would be great though for people that live in very humid climates, especially Florida, Georgia, a lot of humidity. This might be a really great foundation for you if you are oily to normal, even slightly dry. Just mix a little drop of oil in there and you're good to go. I will say though that it's very flawless on the skin. It's done a pretty good job of covering up my hyperpigmentation with minimal effort. So far it looks really good. I've worn this for several hours. It really doesn't budge. I wouldn't say though by any means it's not water resistant. When I wore it even actually yesterday, I was bathing my daughter at the end of the day and I got a little water in my face and I kind of patted it off and the foundation did come off. So if you're looking for something that's a little more water resistant, it's not really, but I will say I've worn it for about 4 hours and it is good for about 4 hours. We're going to give it a really good wear test today and we're going to see how long we can get this bad boy to last because it's pretty early in the morning right now. So I will see you all in a few hours. Hey loves, here we are. I am 6 hours later, actually, a little bit longer. I've been working all day, so it's been taking me a little longer than expected, but this is where we are with the foundation. I think it's looking okay. I don't think it's looking amazing. It's definitely, I have like a little bit more of a glow because I did use that oil before. It still feels really light on the skin. I have been touching my face a lot. So I think it looks pretty okay. It has been coming off on my nose a little bit, but I just wanted to give you a check-in and see where we're at. Yeah. So is it my favorite thing in the whole entire world? No. But is it a good foundation? Yes. I think definitely I think it's just meant for oily or combination skin types. I just think that it needs to be set. Obviously a primer underneath would be better, all of those things. But let's give it a few more hours and I will show you where we are at. Okay, bye. Hey loves, okay, I'm back. It is now 3 hours later. So it's a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 hours. And I think I'm going to call this basically done. Just because it still looks, it's getting nice and glowy, which I'm good with, but it's basically worn off all around my nose, all around my mouth. So is this an extremely long wearing foundation? It probably is for somebody that doesn't need to use an oil with it. I think that me using an oil before, for some reason, has really cut down on the wearing time of this foundation. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe just because it's changed the foundation quite a bit. Maybe the hydration I put on before really changed the longevity of it. But for me, it's basically pretty much, a done foundation review. It still looks really great right here, but I just touch my face so much. So this is how I really gauge if the foundation is working for me or not. But all in all, it's definitely something, if you are more oily combination, slightly more on the normal side, go get a sample of this at Sephora. Try it out. Use a foundation brush, probably your hands. You'll probably get the most longevity out of doing it that way. So you're not adding oils that you already have on your skin or more hydration that you already have on your skin. You're not altering the formula anyway. But for me, I think it's a good foundation. For me, it's just not going to be one of the ones that I will reach for, but I definitely will be using it as a mixing medium with one of my either more concentrated formulas or probably not my concentrated formulas, but one of my more kind of sheerer formulas to give it a little bit of oomph. Now, make sure you guys are going to be staying tuned when I come back to my full glory after May 15th when we move into the house, because I will be doing some epic giveaways because I have some great more colors in this foundation as well as some other eyebrow products. So bear with me. It's going to be a big thank you guys for sticking with me through this amazing journey that I am on, and I will see you all in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, loves.